Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is TheaMAZEingGuy, and right now I'm bringing you the second episode, I believe, in my tips and tricks series for Modern Warfare 3. This is going to be team deathmatch on the map Hardhat, and my first perk is going to be Marathon. I'm trying to level it up. My second perk is going to be Assassin, and the third perk, not so important. But what is important, guys, is what you can learn from this gameplay. If you guys have followed me more than just this video, you'll know that I'm not the greatest of all time, the GOAT of Modern Warfare 3, maybe like White Boy 7th Street claims he is, but I am an above-average Call of Duty player, so hopefully you guys will be able to learn a thing or two from watching this gameplay. So right off the bat, guys, this map reminds me of High Rise. It's called Hardhat, but it reminds me of High Rise the way it's laid out and kind of the way it plays. Maybe not to the extreme, but it does kind of play like the map High Rise. But my strategy for this map, and what's going to be my strategy for a lot of maps, is to keep the enemy on the run. And specifically on this map, I'm going to want to stick to the outskirts of the map mainly. I know I'm in this kind of hectic area right now, but there's only 3 people on the other team, and it's team deathmatch, maybe not ground war, so it's alright. But my strategy, just keep the enemy on the run, and I'm going to stick to the outskirts of the map and just continuously keep coming up behind them and in front of them when they spawn. So I'm going to be kind of going lone wolf, I guess, just kind of sticking away from my teammates in this, just kind of trapping the enemies and just killing them myself. And while my teammates might be kind of going in the more hectic spots, I'm going to be pinning the enemies around the map, and when they're going to be focused trying to go in the hectic spots, I'm just going to be continuously shooting them from behind or catching them off guard like I did that guy. So when you're playing a team deathmatch game mode, and there's no other mode other than just to kill the enemy team and just get more kills with them before they can get more kills on you. The whole point of it is to catch the enemy by surprise and to build up big feeds, because if you keep going to the hectic spots where there's a lot of guys, maybe every once in a while you might do good. If you're a really above average Call of Duty player, then you will be racking up the kills. But for a player like me that maybe averages 1.5 KD or higher, I'm not really sure what my KD is right now, it might be even a bit lower than that, but I want to be able to catch the guys, maybe not in that most hectic spot, but in a spot where the guys are going to be coming out of the hecticness, and I can just catch them off guard because they're going to be running away or they're going to be reloading or something like that. So I guess enough on that. That's my strategy for this map, and it worked out pretty good for me. I mean, I went 19-5 in this gameplay. Not necessarily the greatest gameplay of all time, but that's pretty good. That's over 3.0 KD. So now as you guys can see, every once in a while I kind of look in the hectic area and I'll see guys and I'll find them, and that just goes along with the strategy that I've been talking about now. So just always keep the enemy on the run, look in the hectic spots every once in a while, maybe tactically camp for a minute or two in a certain spot to rack up the kill streaks. And that's basically my strategy for this map, guys. So enough on that. I'm going to start talking about looking at the radar. And the reason I like to talk about the radar a lot is because it's something that I struggle with. It's probably one of my worst things I struggle with in Call of Duty. I never look at my radar, and as you can tell right there, I double taked that guy. I should have killed him right off the bat, because if I was looking at my radar, I would have known that he was still alive regardless. So I would have taken him out. And then when you're using the submachine gun, and this map is great for submachine guns, but when you're using a submachine gun and you come down a long alleyway and you do not fail with a stun grenade, you do not want to try to take on an enemy, especially 2 enemies like in that situation, because you're gonna get taken out by the guy, because he's probably gonna be using an assault rifle, and I'm using a silenced P90 right now, which even makes matters worse. Whenever using a submachine gun, do not take enemies on at long range like that, because you're just gonna get hit markers and it's just gonna cause rage on your part, and that's not good. So when you're using the submachine gun, the most important thing to do is flank around. You want to have your enemies come to your specifications for playing. You don't want to be evolved to their specifications. You want to control them. It's all about keeping the enemy on the run and making them play how you want to play. So if I'm using a submachine gun, I'm going to be playing close range, and I'm not necessarily going to be going down long alleyways trying to get in a big firefight with somebody that has an assault rifle. So that's just something you want to take into account. If you're using an assault rifle, then you don't want to necessarily be playing too close range, because people with some machine guns, like myself right now, are going to be taking you out. So just something easy to keep in mind, guys. You always just want to be thinking when you're playing this game, because a lot of people, they have good ideas like myself, and this is something that I run into a lot. When you're in the game, you're not necessarily thinking of what's the best thing to do. really intense situations, you might be thinking, but you're going to just be trying to survive and getting caught up in the moment. So just try to think the best you can of what can be the best thing to do. Always try to find flank routes. That's how I like to play, guys. Flank the enemy, catch them off guard, and rack up big kill streaks. So now it's kind of maybe in the middle of the game, so I'm trying to get my Juggernaut. I'm using the support on this, and really I could have been using the Assault class, but I accidentally had support on here. And we have an advanced UAV, which I believe it might be the advanced UAV I called in still up, or it might be a teammates that just called another one in. So I'm looking at the radar right now, and I get hit markers on this guy. He actually gets taken out. So just look at the radar, guys. Anticipate where the enemies are going to be and where they are at the moment, and you guys will do a lot better than you think you can in Call of Duty. One of the biggest mistakes, especially on a big screen TV like I have myself, you have to build up your peripheral vision and get better at the game, and to know just to judge where the enemy is going to be. Because when the UAV sweeps, it's not like especially the advanced UAV in Black Ops, guys, there was no sweeping for the Blackbird. It was just like you know where the enemy was going to be regardless. But on the Modern Warfare 3, it sweeps, guys, so it does a little sweep deal, and it kind of gives you an example of where the enemy is. So you're gonna have to use your judgment to see where they're going to be, and in a situation where there might be on more than, like, you might have a basement to you, like maybe right here if somebody's coming around the corner, they could be lower right now. You see, I ran into like 4 guys right there. And if I would have had an advanced UAV, then I would have known when you run into big guys like that, a big group of guys, always it's really hard to get a feed. People get these feeds on YouTube, and it makes it just look simple. Like, you can just do that all day. But when you run in a big group of people like that, you're going to want to just use your judgment and fire at the guy that's most likely to kill you first. Because I fired at somebody that wasn't paying attention, and then I got taken out by some guy that was ready. So when you're going for big feats like that, you just gotta use your brain, and that's the best advice I can give you guys. I might be being a little repetitive here. Use your brain, look at your radar, anticipate where the enemy is going to be and where they are right now, and just try not to get caught up in the hecticness of the game is the best advice I can give you guys. So thanks for watching this gameplay. It's about wrapped up here. I get my Juggernaut suit. I actually don't get a kill inside of it, unfortunately, because the game's about to end. But thanks for watching this gameplay, guys. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something, if you want more of these on different maps, then give it a like, comment on what you want to see and what improvements you want to see on this videos. But thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Links will be in the description. And I will see you in my next video. And that's my friend Brown Prodigy right there. He does not have a mod. I know it looks like he just did right there, but he just has an insane trigger finger. So I don't want you to think I play with modders. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, be sure to follow me on Twitter where you can suggest ideas for new videos of mine, and follow me on the Facebook app of Respawn Army where you can bump on my videos and help me get noticed by Machinima. Thanks guys.